Well, this definitely wasn't what you expected. So welcome back to the channel, everybody, for what seems like I've been away for a month. Even though it's only been like maybe 4 or 5 days that I haven't uploaded, feels like a long time. And to be honest, it has. The car's already back from paint and body. The car looks incredible. We've been working the last few days, getting all the aero parts installed. The car's getting fully assembled today. The engine will be finished today. Tomorrow, engine goes in. So much is happening. Usually I try to have things a little bit better planned out with content, but I'm the person that kind of builds the car and directs everyone. I don't have a full-time fabricator mechanic. I do all of that on top of filming and editing still. So, yes. My goal this year is that we can afford to hire a full-time filmer and editor sometime this year, as well as a dedicated fab and mechanic person to kind of run and maintain and look after the shop, as well as, you know, all the projects and the crazy stuff that's going on. But that aside, I think we've been doing really, really well. The team has pulled through so much.
I'm forced to be here.
And it's time to show you guys the new color for the Formula Drift S15. Ah, surprise, it's pink. Actually, nope. There it is. The camera really doesn't do this LTT orange enough. Like, it is so hard to explain to you guys how different this looks in person. But I think it looks incredible, and I don't know if I've ever seen an S15 with this color orange. It's actually based off the Porsche GT3 RS
No.
lava orange, right?
No, it's Porsche.
Porsche or
Yeah.
Porsche?
It's Porsche.
Porsche?
I thought it was porch.
Porsche.
Porsche?
I thought it was porch.
Hey, May.
What?
Aren't you glad it's not the same color as the orange cage? Porsche. Anyways, so this is actually supposed to be lava orange from the GT3 RS, but it's pretty much LTT orange. I think like a stretched Linus picture is gonna look really good. Or is it spoon orange or Fanta orange? I don't know, but a Fanta logo on that would actually look fire. Now I feel like Fanta. It could also be forward orange or cage orange even. All jokes aside though, we will be announcing our title sponsor, and everything will make a lot of sense when the livery is installed. We've changed a lot of things up this year. I think this is gonna be the best the car has ever looked, and the livery is something I'm really excited about.
Do you really need 3 people in one section to put a...
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. 3 guys to do 1 screw.
I mean, hey,
Guys, stop sun peeing my S15.
only like 3 people are gonna understand that, and those that do, congratulations.
Is that takoyaki octopus balls
Yes.
burger?
Yes, you get 4 of it in one burger. And a patty still inside.
What the hell? That's literally takoyaki burger.
Yes.
I kind of want to try that, but I feel like that would be dangerous. You'd bite into it, it'd explode everywhere.
Yeah.
Hot pieces of octopus stuff. Okay, this is getting out of control, but that I wouldn't try. Like, I wouldn't try that. I don't know, would you try that?
No.
Would,
That's weird.
maybe I would, just because I'm curious how bad it is, but nothing in my brain tells me that that's good. If you've ever eaten takoyaki, put it in the comment section. Also, would you ever want to try that burger? So now that you've seen the color, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. To tell you and describe what it looks like in real person, I would say it's a cross between like a British kind of racing orange and you know, the lava orange from the Porsche GT3 RS, and then also like the old 240Z orange. If you see it in person, you will understand what I mean. On camera, it doesn't do it justice. It does look amazing on camera, but nothing like it actually is in real life. Also, let me know down in the comment section, who do you really think is our title sponsor this year? Is it Cage Orange? Is it B Forward? Is it Artec? Is it Fanta? Or is it Linus? What have you got there? Toyota parts.
Yeah.
Toyota OEM parts.
Piston rings.
Piston rings. Who's that for? Me? I'm not building another JZ right now.
It's for a customer.
Customer?
Yeah, he needed it because he shot his. I learned this time that this
One set
is for all six.
All 6. It comes with the upper ring, the top, the middle
and
ring,
the bottom.
and the oil ring. I know that because I had used that exact set when I rebuilt my JZ
It's very
overnight.
affordable.
Yeah, it's very affordable. Was it like what? $200 for a full set?
Yeah.
It's cheap.
Around there, I think.
This is for a customer. So if you guys need any parts shipped to you, email us through the contact form. If there's any Tomei parts you want, go for that as well. Also, these are now available on our website. They are a 1 week, 7-day pre-order, and they're super awesome. They work, I worked out with the factory so that we can have a power supply that works in every region with the plugs. So it comes with a set of different plugs that you just slip on. It has a remote control, brightness settings, different modes and flashes and all that type of stuff. And yeah, they're on the website. Go check it out. 7-day pre-order window and a 2-week manufacturing time. This is a test. We'll see how they go. We have a bunch more ideas for more neon signs, like maybe like our famous SR banners and stuff like that. And it'll be like a set and they'll all kind of blend together in your shop. So I think it's gonna look really awesome. Go to the link in the description and the top of the comment section and buy yourself one of them right away because they're not gonna last long. So the guys are finishing and putting the last pieces of the aero on. I'm gonna take this opportunity to upgrade our front brakes. If you guys remember a while ago, the guys over at Neotech, an amazing company in South Korea, sent these over to us and we're putting them on. I cannot wait. The rotors and the calipers are such an upgrade from these. These are the brakes that came on the car when I bought the car from Australia. They're just the Sumitomo, like, what are they, the 4 pots that come on pretty much every Skyline S15 and stuff like that. So we're going to a much bigger brake setup, and the reason for that is we obviously are using a boosterless setup on this, and we want to be able to have a lot more braking power up front to match with my manual master, essentially. So that's what we're doing. Let's get these on and hope they fit with my wheels. All right, boys, cast your votes. Do you think it's gonna fit? Yes. You think so? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah? You reckon? Is this the correct way that rotors need to spin? I think it just needs to be this, right? Like that has to scoop up the air because there's an arrow pointing that way. They actually put it in the groove of the rotor so that you know it's meant to be going that way. Dude, that's a big brake kit. I think we're gonna be A-okay. I don't see there being a problem here. Like it was, dude, there's like space for bigger brakes. Oh my God. I can still fit up until my knuckles. So like right until here, my knuckle gets caught on in between the wheel and the caliper. That's actually sick.
Whoa.
Look how close it is to the wheel. It's about a finger deep. Finger of space. Oh, we got whole hand slides in there.
I love that there's a little temperature gauge on the side.
Oh yeah, that's freaking awesome. We can actually see.
Now we need to add a different section in our thing.
One of the biggest problems in professional drifting, guys, is actually trying to keep heat in your front tires. That's like the biggest issue. When we go to the burnout boxes, we don't even care about the rear. When we leave the burnout box and they wave the flag or blow the whistle at us, we just go brrr and then roast the rears and they're done. The whole time we're in the warm out burnout box is we're just trying to scrub the fronts to get heat in because we're doing like what, a 30-second lap, maybe less, like a 15, 20-second lap. And by the time you finish the lap, you've got heat in your front tires. But the start of your lap, you rarely got anything. Like you might even come off the track with cold tires. It's quite normal. So one of the biggest things that we fight against is trying to keep heat in the front. And what's awesome about adding the extra weight and stuff here, that's gonna help also put a bit more, rotational weight into the front here and help this grip down a little bit more. Also, we're evenly distributing things a little bit more with the rear mount radiator, and we can also monitor our temperatures and try to generate more heat. A bigger brake and everything like that should help generate heat and then disperse it into the wheel and into the tire faster. At least that's how I think it works. But it should help. Yeah, I'm really excited. This is awesome. We've got a lot of just really good practical changes coming. You know, things like actually adding a front sway bar and stuff like that's going to help a lot.
Just think like we're actually thinking this year.
Yeah, we're actually thinking.
It's not like panic, like, oh crap, we gotta get the car together. Like, we have time to think.
I think it looks sick. I cannot wait till you guys see the livery. There's a reason why there's still pink bits on the car. Now we got to take it all back off. You might be wondering why, and that is because right here, I believe Sylvia's and Skyline's are M12 by 1.25, but these are designed to fit like a Z or a V35 Skyline, which uses M14 by 1.25. So I'm gonna have to drill out my knuckle to an M14 from an M12 and find me some bolts. But luckily I can just call Nissan and have them give me some OEM ones and we'll be in business. But I kind of mocked it up with some M12 bolts and some nuts on the back just to make sure everything fitted and lined up so that I know I didn't have to order a different adapter or a plate or anything like that. But everything worked out really, really smooth. I'm stoked. At the same time, I'm probably gonna order some new Nissan 350Z hubs because the Just Engineering kit that we use utilizes those as well. So yeah, overall, I'm stoked. The brake kit looks awesome. I think we're gonna have a lot of success this year with actually stopping and not having understeer or braking issues in the front end. I think it's gonna be good. Oh, there's a 19s. Are you still recording? Yeah. Now that all the aero fitting is done, it's time to get this thing on the lift because we're going to drop the current subframe out and put a fresh one in, the pink one that you've seen it, it's there. Now is also a perfect opportunity to remind you guys, if you want to support the Formula Drift program and put your name on the car, go to SAMMIT.net. There is a section there for those of you that want to privately sponsor the Formula Drift program and your name will go on the roof. There's 3 tiers, like large text, medium text, and small text. All the information is on the website. Go check it out. And thank you again for all of your support. Let's get back to this thing and get this rear subframe out. My 2JZ swapped pallet jack. Hey, look. Even this looks better than Orion's Drift Taxi. Ooh. Oh wow, these are very cold. I wish it was an ice cream break, but no, we're just dealing with some bushings. Don't worry, there won't be an explosion, I promise. Oh, thanks, Dikey. Dunzo! That one. Looks good. Okay, just give me a sec. The front brake's clear. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Straight up. And then, yeah, go that way. And pass to red. That is the entire rear end gone. Kind of fast. So there's 2 main reasons why we took the rear subframe out of the car. One is that we're switching to the new reinforced one so that we have less issues with cracking and stuff like that. Second reason is this. This was never notched properly in my car when it was initially built. Whenever you do a winter's quick change, this should have been cut and notched. You can see they just cut the kind of lip off here, but they never actually cut into this about 1.5 inches and then notched it. You can actually see where the diff's been hitting here and kind of just crumpling it away. It got so bad that it was actually pushing the mounts out of the old subframe, and how those were designed, there was no lip on the top, so the kind of whole thing was all over the place. But anyways, that aside, we can actually cut and notch this properly now, and we're going to have the correct geometry for the subframe as well, because people sometimes space the subframe down, but you're actually supposed to move the subframe up if your car's lower, and all this other kind of crazy stuff. So yeah, long story short, we're cutting and notching that and welding in some plates. This is a perfect example of why we're changing to the more reinforced, well, reinforced for the quick changes. You can see there's no bar that ties these two together across the top of the diff here, which means that things can flex very easily. And this proves exactly that. Look at that big crack straight through that weld. And there were more cracks that we kind of patched up. I couldn't see this one because that was pressed up against the top of the car, or bottom of the car, sorry. So I couldn't see that, but I had to weld already in multiple different places. You can actually see too, in there it's separated too. So we can still save this subframe. Is it worth it though? Probably not. It's probably time to retire this one. We've repaired this one a lot. So I'll probably just pick up another one. There's other cracks forming in places too.
It's like the mochi, you know, when you're doing the mochi. They're all like, hey, hey.
All right, that's not going nowhere.
Quick.
That's pretty tight. That's at least like 7 centimeters.
Sammeters?
Centimeters.
Samirs? Oh no.
Centimeters.
The thing is all over my hair. Yeah, bye.
Your own shampoo commercial?
Big wires.
Bada boom, bada bang. Wait, can you hear that? So now that that's done, all we have to do is car on the lift, then I'll come down, cut the frame, well, the section of the body and the chassis that we need to cut and notch, and then we'll put some chassis black on it, and then by then you should have this together, 4 bolts, line it up, put it in, then engine in the bay.
Whoa. Whoa.
Nice. Why did I wait so long to get a set going? Rob gave these to me. He gifted them. Absolute mad lad. Saved my life, man. Especially if you know what it's like trying to push one of these with a spooled diff. Good luck.
It's time to do some cutting.
YouTube magic. Bam. Notched, welded, painted, didn't even test fit the subframe. That's how good I am. Will I regret it? You're about to find out. Here comes in the new subframe, ready to drop in. Let's see where we land.
A few moments later.
Measure 3 times, cut once, guys. Let this be a lesson.
A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more.
bit more.
My sides are in.
Looking good. Keep going.
Damn, it's going in better than the first.
All right.
Okay, there it's.
All right, let her in. Keep going. Keep going. All right. So now we're gonna do the Jackie Chomp Chomp.
People.
It's people.
Or not.
We'll just do that, you know. Yeah.
Look at it.
Alright. That went in way easier.
Oh yeah. I don't know if this was the subframe content that you were hoping to see today, but the subframe is in. Everything's talked to spec. About 7 SAMMITs, and we're good. We're good. We can put the coilovers in from here and start tidying a few other things up, but now that this is in, the next step for tomorrow is going to be engine, clutch, flywheel, all that type of stuff, transmission, and my drive shaft I think arrives tomorrow too. So we'll have all of that done, and then it's then all the bolt-ons, attempting to weld my first titanium exhaust depending on my weight, because my scales are arriving too this week, and I need to be able to weigh the car to figure out where I need the balance and what I need, and if I need to add more weight in certain places. So that'll depend, but my downpipe will stay stainless, because if you get into any kind of accident and something hits your exhaust, the titanium's exhaust like always just crumple and crush and like kink and bend and restrict flow every single time. I would prefer my dump pipe to stay stainless, and that's what a lot of Japanese guys do here as well, because that way you just take off the titanium exhaust and you still have a dump pipe and can still drive and just dump it under the car. But yeah, anyways, you get what I'm saying. And with that, guys, thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Make sure you do all the things to make the algorithm gods happy. If you do want to grab yourself one of those really sick LED neon signs, go to SAMMIT.net, as well as private sponsorships, and put your name on the FD car. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Engine drivetrain time. It's gonna be fun, and I can't wait to show you this engine. We've been filming behind the scenes for like the last 3 weeks with Tomei. It's gonna be a really big video. It's gonna take us a long time to have it finished editing. May's been working on it, I've been working on it. Still not done yet, but it will be by the time it gets uploaded. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace.